Good morning, everyone. We're gonna get started warming up here. 3236. Good morning, Jerry. Mm. 5-5 hard 10, Old Bay Bushel. Split apart a little bit. 268. Mm. 36. 156. 4145. 549. 1514. Ace deuce. 3132. 6-5. Mingo. And we got a guest shooter today. Wow. Awesome. So we're going to go 3635. Morning, Josh. So fiance CMJ is here. Mary. She's going to join us every other shooter today, and she might be joining the show occasionally here. Yeah, 3-3 hard, 6 double D gem. So I'll have her do a couple warm-up throws here. She's gonna be using the all 7 sets. So if you look on the camera, you want to try to put the dice somewhere in these 4 letters here. You can see up on the screen there. Yeah, you can hear me. Not a big deal. So go with the 5-4-2-3, 5-4-2-3, and just throw it down into this area somewhere down in here. So go ahead, try once. 3.5 minutes before the show starts. So go ahead. Good morning, Glenn. So 5-4-2-3. 5-4 face you in the left eye. Where's the opposite side? There we go. So opposites are 7s. Yeah, sure.
You got that?
Yeah, so 5 on top, 4 in the front. Yeah. 2 and 3. So remember, opposites of the dice are 7. So the 4's on the side, 3's on this side. 2 in this one, 5 on that one. Which is good learning for everybody. Good morning, Lazy Dog. Check it in. Meow, meow, Mary, he goes. Lazy dog, he's from California. And he was always a woof woof usually, but then when there's a girl around, he goes meow meow. There you go. 4, 5, harrah 9 off the all 7 sets. Got about 2 minutes before the show starts here. There you go. Good. 134. Everybody knows that is the Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. Perfect. By 5, harrah 10, guys. She might be out rolling meat today. Who knows? Old Bay Bushel. Let's see what the last throw here, and then we'll get Crapsee started up, and we'll get the show started in about less than a minute here. And 6-2, Dursalate. Good. Okay, I'm gonna Crapsee started up here. So make sure everybody jumps into Crapsee. This is the first time she's actually seen me do a live show. So this is going to be a learning experience for all of us. Like I say, plan on going every other shooter here. She'll go 1 shooter, I'll go the 2nd shooter. And I'll start off the show today once we get her going. So we're going to start with 3, 2, 3, 6. And let's get the show started. So let me turn this off here. And we're ready to go. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. So today's going to be episode number 420 of the Level Up program and day number 130 of the Black Belt. If you're new to the program, this is about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue-collar craps style play. And today we got a guest shooter with us. We have CMJ fiance Mary joining in, and she's going to be going to every other shooter here. On the YouTube side of things, we got Jerry Mitchell checking in number 1, who has a goal today of $11,000 just to get back in the green. Yeah, last week, Friday was a killer for us. We got Josh Johnson checking. We got Papa Chops, Glenn. We got Lazy Dog, Coach Joe, Fuzzy's even here. Good morning. Welcome to 420. He goes. Wonder where your mind is going with that one there, Fuzzy. He goes, Joe gets high shooting dice. Wow, with question marks. Oh, that one hurts. But hey, guys, I told you I had a surprise casino journey this weekend, and it was undisclosed location. And I actually went down to Joliet. I met up with Alfredo and Fuzzy, who's in the chat here, and we had a great time. Not too successful on the craps trip. I ended up down about $710 on the trip. But it was a great time. If you check out Alfredo's channel, we did a rollout from the hotel room into the dice. We threw the dice into the chair. Fuzzy was the top shooter on that one. But it was a great time. Anyhow, came back to Wisconsin, and I actually went up to Oneida, to Green Bay, and spent the night up there. We had a great time at Oneida, and I actually won half the money back that I lost. So I was down for the weekend $300. Brought $1,000 with me, down 300. We got a new person on the chat. We got First Son Photo. I'm not sure how to say that. So welcome to CMJ on a Monday morning. Well, let's get started. Everybody jump into Crapsee and click on that live tab. That'll bring you right over to the table that we're using here. We have a starting bankroll today of 4,041. Again, last Friday was a killer. We kind of rail dumped a little bit there and to catch up, but we're still above starting bankroll on our table. Our win goal today is 404 with a stop loss of 606. Good morning, wattage. First started, we got 11 people on Crapsee. We got 10 people watching live right now with 4 likes. And dice out, we're going to be starting off with a 3-2-3-6 dice set. And all bets set, dice out. We have a 3-5-8, the Grape Ape, to start off the show. 3-2-3-6 is the dice set with a 3-5 result. So we are going to be where we're going to be with our betting level. We have 4,000 our bankroll. We'll be at level 4 on our betting plan. So that means we're going to go with 220 on the inside. It's going to be $50 on the 5 and 9. We got $60 on that 6 and 8. And we'll go all bets set here. Let's get the new dice set first, though. We got a 3 on the inside. We got a 5 on the inside. We're going to go 1-3, 1-5 for our dice set. And dice out. And we have an early 7-0. 0.70, damn it. But it is what it is. We got a 1-3, 1-5 dice set with a 1-6-7 out. So let's see if Mary can show us up here and do a much better job than what I did. So get your bets in. What happened to the cross 6 and 7? I'm using this portion of the black belt series now. I'm using a rhythm rolling. So if you click on in the description, there's a video that brings you to my advanced rhythm rolling video, and that will show you how I'm doing the set. So basically, let's say there's a 3-1-4 on top. We roll the dice towards us. If I'm using the cousin 1 set, I will be the inside of the other. So the 3 is on this side, of 3 will be on the inside here. The 1 is on the front here. We'll roll the inside. So that'll bring us to a 2V dice set. Let's say we have a 5-4. We would roll it in. 5 on the inside, 4 on the inside. There's your cross 6s right here with a 6-4-6-5. So hopefully that explains to you how and why I do that. Good morning, Kevin Scott. So Mary, you want to jump in here? You can go with your 5-4, 2-3 dice set, which is all 7 set, which she's be using. Okay. So let's go all bets set here. 16 people on Crapsee. We got 16 people watching and 8 likes. Dice out. Okay, and we got a 1-3-4, and that is the, whoops, that was a 1. That is the Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So we got a 5-4-2-3 dice set with the 1-3-4 results. We'll get that entered into Crapsee here, and then I will get my bets in. So hopefully we can make some money off of her roll since I lost 220. So last night was in Green Bay. It was actually kind of exciting. Whoops, I hit that a little bit too fast here, guys. I'll back out so you can get your bets in. I apologize for that. So I went to Green Bay last night and I shot 4 times, and I had 2 that were 20 plus rolls. Missed the ATS to the first time I only needed the 5 in order to hit the all. Not a bad roll, Joe, says Fuzzy. That is the 1-3-4. That's what he calls it. Okay, we'll all bet set here. Now we'll go dice out. 5, 4, 2, 3. Let's roll it. Yep, there you go. Good. That's all right. I heard a shit on that one. 2, 4, 6 to Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So she actually beat CMJ's roll for the day so far here. 5, 4, 2, 3, and a 2, 4 result. So let's get that entered in here. And but anyhow, I had some decent rolls last night. Shot 2 of them that were 20 plus, and then I shot like a 3 roller, and then I shot about an 8 roller. But there was this one guy there who was a freaking jerk. We'll explain explain that a little bit. You like the Green Bay Casino? That's awesome. Oneida was it was actually nice because we only had anywhere between 3 to 5, 3 to 6 players at the table last night. But anyhow, that's 6. We're gonna go to $96 on the 6 and 8. And we'll be looking for a second hit, hit on a leveled up number here. And if you want to set the dice there, Mary, we got a 5, 4, 2, 3. So remember, yep. There you go, right there. Perfect. Okay, we'll just wait. We'll all bets set here. We'll let everybody get their bets in. But anyhow, I was shooting the dice, and there's a guy that came in at the end of the table, and he had his bets on the field number. And we got a 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. So we got a 5, 4, 2, 3 dice set with a 5-1 result. So that is awesome because we got out of the shooter. We are in profit now on this shooter. So Joe lost money. Mary made me money. We have 180 back to the rack. Let's bring our bets down. We'll go 160 cross. So either way, we will be in profit on this shooter. So we have 160 on the table, 182 brought back to the rack. Let's get your all bets set here. So a guy jumps in at the end of the table and starts putting money on the field bet. And remember, at this table, my landing zone is somewhere right in here. And he had his bets right here. So it's like right in direct line with my throw. So at the guy at the other end of the table, I asked him if he can move the bets over. And he refused. In fact, he started putting chips. He started off with like 3 or 4 red chips here. And after I had asked another guy at the end of the table, I asked him, he started stacking like 10 to 20 chips up and making a tower at the end. It was freaking ridiculous. I really actually got a little bit upset about that. We'll go dice out here. 5, 4, 2, 3 dice set, and we have another 6-2 Duracell 8. Go with support free live content and give that thumbs up where deserved. So that is another 8. That's awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to press up that 8 now, and we'll go to $42 on the 8. So we'll see if she can dig my way out of this. We'll set the dice at 5, 4, 2, 3. And once we get the dice set, we'll do all bets set then. And this is good practice for us because we're going to be going down to Vegas in October. She's going to be actually helping out with the Crafts for the Cure event. And then I'm sure during the off times, we'll be either doing some tourist stuff, but also hitting the casinos up and that. And she'll be practicing to roll at the table. So, okay, we got dice out. And we got a 4-3-7. Ouch. So we made a couple dollars off of that one. See if we get some longer rolls today. Oh, that one. I don't know why. Oh, I messed up in the beginning there. What did I throw? What was my first throw in the beginning, guys? We had a point of 3.5. There you go. I gotta enter in so KPI is up to date. There we go. So that way, there we go. Now we got her going good. So we had a 0.7 out on the first shooter, and we had a 5 roller on that second shooter. So okay, let's get her going here. Now that I think I have everything up and running smoothly, we'll start over with the we'll go to 3-6-3-2. So again, if you didn't check out Fuzzy or Alfredo's show we did a live stream right from the hotel room. It was Alfredo, myself, and Fuzzy, and we were shooting into a chair. It was pretty comical. It was a vertical feed in that. So they're asking what kind of sightseeing I'm doing in Vegas. I'm not actually sure what we're going to be doing yet. I know that my main focus when I come down is going to be the Crafts for the Cure. We're going to be coming down on Thursday. I believe that is going to be the 17th of October. And we're going to be doing a show on the 19th and 20th, which is a Friday, Saturday, I believe. So that's going to be the main focus of our trip. But we're not coming back till Tuesday of the next week. So we're going to have a couple of days where we can actually go out. I know I want to see Fremont Street, maybe check a couple restaurants out, maybe do a show. She's a big Elvis fan, so maybe we might do something Elvis related. But I don't know. I'm looking for suggestions. If anybody has any ideas of things that we could do when we're down there, let's go. All bets set 3236. We are not getting married while we're down there. We actually have a date 10th in Manitowoc, Wisconsin set. Golden Steer Steakhouse is good. Okay, thanks, Lazy Dog. That just doesn't sound right. Golden Steer Steakhouse. All bets set 3632. Dice up. And we got a 6-4-10. That is Waylon's best friend, Wayne, and Daddy Joe. So let's mark the point of 10. So hopefully you guys like this format, this little back and forth thing here going on. And let's enter in 6-4 on the Crapsee. Again, we're going to go 220 across. I'm sorry, inside, not 220 across. What am I thinking? Inside, 50 on a 5 and 9, 60 on a 6 and 8. If I took everything off the table, we'd be at 38.66 for the day, which is about a little less than $200 under where we started. But we'll call this, we'll get our new dice set up here. We're going to go with the cousin 2 set now. So that's going to give us 2624 for our dice set. 2624. That's all. Like the back and forth. You do like that. That's awesome. Thanks, Marble Fork. And good morning, by the way. 2624 dice out. And we got a 5-5 hard 10, the Old Bay Bushel. So that is nice. That is going to be a Buckeye Buckshot. 624 is a dice set, 5-5 result. And the puck is going to come off. And we'll be looking for a new point. So we got nothing off of that. I don't do any line bets because I'm practicing as if somebody else is shooting the dice. So that's just going to be kind of a free roll for me. We'll go back to the 3632. Joliet trip, I actually shot more times this week in Joliet. Good morning, Mel. More times this week than I did in all the times prior to going to Joliet. And I had 2 decent rolls. I had one roll that was just about 20, and I had one that was just about 30. And then I had 2 of them that were 5 or less, but all the rest of them were right around that 10 range. So Fars on photo, I think that's how you said. It says Golden Steer is the oldest continual operating steakhouse in Las Vegas and has been serving the best steaks on earth since 1958. That is awesome. We might have to check that out because I'm a big steak person. I think Mary likes steak as well. Like, try not to bump that stand if you can. But anyhow, we have a 3632 dice set, and we'll go all bet set. So less chin and more spin. Here we go. Dice out. 3632. Ooh, that was a little bit of a high bounce. We have a 213 ace deuce Alfredo sauce. 3632 dice set with a 2-1 result. And that's going to be a drift right of the dice. Both dice off axis, not normal for me. So we'll be coming out looking for a new point as well yet. And we're going to go 3, 2, 3, 1 for our next dice set. 3, 2, 3, 1. Not sure where we're staying yet. The Neon Museum is nice, says Glenn. So I'll have to check into that as well. Remember that Neon Museum. Not sure where we're staying. I'm waiting to see where John from Casino Game TV is going to be set up. I think we might be at the Palace Station, but I'm not entirely sure. And I might not stay the whole stay there. Since I'm going to be helping out the charity, hopefully I'll be able to get some comps for rooms. And then I have to see if I have any other comps other places. I know that Caesars and Penn might be two places that I might check into, see if I can get some comp rooms. Unfortunately, that is during the NASCAR weekend. Dice out. 2, 3, 1 dice set. And we got a 6, 4, 10. That 10 is popular for us right now. Unfortunately, again, we are not on to 10, but let's mark that point at 10. That is William's best friend on it. And this time it's Big Ben. So puck is turned on. We're going to go 2, 6, 2, 4 for our next dice set. And we'll go all bets out. We got 20 people on Crapsee, 20 people watching, 10 likes. Dice set. Yeah, we got a 4, 4 hard 8 square pair. So we had a, what was the dice set? That was a 2, 6, 2, 4 dice set with a 4, 4 result. So that'll be hit number 1 for us. Again, we're going to go to $96 on that 6, $96 on the 8. We're going to go back to the 3, 6, 3, 2 dice set. Lazy Dog goes, Joe, you get to pay, not decide on a place and schedule. Welcome to wearing a ring. You are funny. Good morning, Chris. Dice CJ checking in. Papa Chops made goal. That is awesome. So I hit and sniped the 10 to ungoal him. Oh my God, I love playing with those 4s and 10s with you, Glenn. But anyway, that's set. Dice out. 3, 6, 3, 2. And we have another square pair. Wow, we're on fire between those 8s and those 10s. And we used the dice set of 3, 6, 3, 2 on that last one with a 4, 4 result. Again, we get out of the shooter. And that is on roll number 6. Trying to get out of the shooter on this one. So we're back into profit again. We'll bring our bets down. We'll go 160 across. And if you haven't checked out Dice Dejan, who's in our chat, just put out a video this morning or yesterday, I'm not sure, talking about week number 6 of his $100 to $10,000 journey. So make sure you check that out. I will not give away whether he was a winner or loser for week 6. Unless he wants to in the chat, it's up to him. But make sure you check it out. We got 21 people playing. Let's go all bets set. We have again 3, 6, 3, 2 for our dice set. Dice up. We have 6, 4, 10. Well, back on that 10. It is Waylon's best friend on it. And Big Ben. 3, 6, 3, 2 is a dice set. We had a 6, 4 result. And this time we are on that 10. So we're going to make that 10 Look like $50. And that was a winner 10, by the way. So our puck is turned off. We're going to make it look like 50. We'll turn all of our box numbers off. So that way we are not working on the come out. So this weekend met up with Sith Lord SB Corey. We met up with Giuseppe Alfredo. Arnell was there for a little bit. So they say if you rent a car, be sure to see the Valley of Fire. It's north on 15. Okay, that's interesting. Probably not renting a car. We're probably gonna do what do they call the car service? Uber. We're probably gonna do Ubering. Or we're gonna be hoofing it on foot, or maybe I can convince Dice Dr. Dan to pick us up in his sports car and drive us around. He's been known to do that a little bit as well, so we'll see what happens. But look, all bets set here. We got a 5, 6, 5, 4 dice set. So it's kind of nice. Got back from Joliet yesterday morning, like I said, was at home watching the football games, and fiance goes, "Hey, let's go to Green Bay." And I'm like, "No." I said I was down on my money already. Peace out. And we looked, we actually had a comped room there. We got a 145, the truck and camper. So it's marked that point of 5. We had a 5, 6, 5, 4 dice set. And a 1, 4, 5 result. So 5 is the new point. So I said, no. I said, we're not going. I'm down on my money. But we looked, we actually had a comped room, and that was our first time ever staying at Oneida Casino. And I will tell you what, I was extremely impressed with their hotel. They have 336 rooms, I think it was, and very modern, very cool. Oh, that's Dan. That's Dice Actor Dan. So it's not Fearson Photo, it's Fearson Photo. There you go. Okay, Dan, you don't have a sports car anymore. Darn it, my friend. So that was what I was talking about on the chat the whole time. He usually goes by Dice Dr. Dan. So we'll go all that set. You fooled us this morning. 5, 1, 5, 4 is our dice set. And dice out. A little bit of a bounce there. We got a 1, 4, 5 truck and camper again. Wow, we're really circling in on the numbers here. And that's going to be a winner 5. So we use the 5, 1, 5, 4 dice set with a 1, 4, 5 result. So puck comes off. And again, we're going to be looking for a new point here. We're going to press that 5 up to $35 though, and we'll turn all of our box numbers off. So we now have $266 brought back to the rack. We have $190 on the table. If I took everything off, we actually would be in a profit by about $90 for the day. Remember, our goal though is to win $404 today. So let's go 1 on the outside, 4 on the outside. That's going to give us a 5, 1, 5, 4 dice set again. So you see how I'm doing everything here? I got everything marked here for dice sets. I got the Crapsee right here. This is what everybody else is seeing when they're playing along with us. And I'm just kind of going through the layout. Over here is where my display is. Entering the dice in right there, and then this is where all the chats are. And this right here is the actual YouTube layout right here. So anyhow, let's go all bets set. Dice out using a 5, 1, 5, 4 set. Looking for a new point. Dice out. And we got a 1, 3, 4. Everybody knows what that is. That is the Big Joe from Craftsmaster Journey, or as Fuzzy says, not a bad roll, Joe. 5, 1, 5, 4 is the dice set. 1, 3, 4 is the results. But saw some really interesting things this weekend. Had some good times. Again, not too profitable. Yesterday was very profitable for us in Green Bay. Good morning, Arnell, checking in. You think I need to protect? You missed my good rolls, buddy. You only saw some rolls down by you guys. And I had witnesses, so that way he can't say it was just me saying it was so. We're going to 2, 1, 2, 3 dice set. And the lazy dog, he goes, he's just showing off for Mary. Too funny. She's smiling here. So we got 24 people watching. We'll go all bets set here. 23 people watching, 24 people on Crapsee. 2, 1, 2, 3 dice set. We got a 2, 4, 6. Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. And that was off of a 2, 1, 2, 3 dice set with a 2, 4 result. So I told one of the guys at Oneida last night that I had gotten engaged, and he goes, "Boy, Mary's a lucky woman." And I looked at him, I started laughing. I go, "I don't think she sees it that way." Good morning, Brian Flegel checking in. And I dared him to say something to her when she came around the next time because she was doing slots last night, and he kind of chickened out. It was kind of funny. But she was a winner last night in slots. I was a winner on a table. Like I said, I got back about half the money that I had lost down in Joliet. Even though it was a not so profitable trip down there, I actually had a great time. We did the show on Alfredo, and then later that night, Giuseppe, myself, and Alfredo sat in the room. We did some good talking. We had a good conversation. It was a really good company, good time. We'll go all bets set here. Our point is 4. 1, 2, 1, 4 is the dice set. Dice out. Ooh, a little bit of a bounce back. Another 1, 4, 5 truck and camper. So I'll hit the 5 again. We had a 1, 2, 1, 4 dice set with a 1, 4, 5 result. So we're gonna press that 5 up to $35. I think. Let me get that screen. Why is that at $30? That's weird. What did I do? It's supposed to go at 35. We're gonna go right up to $60 on that 5. We'll make it my proper progression. I don't know why I put it at 30 the last time. So we're at 343, brought back to rack 220 on the table. Five, 1, 5, 4 is the next dice set. And I'm guessing Marble Forks that goal here, but I'm not sure. Dice out. Here we go. 32 people watch on YouTube. We only got 13 likes. Make sure you give that thumbs up sometime before you leave the program today. Be greatly appreciated. And we got Magic Aces. This weekend we came up with a new dice call for the 112 Magic Aces. It's called Excited Slam. Excited Slam. Use your imagination and you can figure that one out. So we got the Excited Slam. Yeah, that's what that means, Mary. Oh my God. Hey guys, that is a small. We lit up half that screen green. That is awesome. So we hit the small here. So not bad. I got a 0.7 out on the first roll, and then the second time I shot, we got the small. So we'll do the 3, 6, 3, 2 dice set. So like last night, like I said, Jerry goes, sweet. John C says, good morning, John C, by the way. John C said that is a small. Well, last night, first time I shot it in Green Bay, last night, I hit the tall. And all I needed was the 5 to make them all. And that was a pretty decent roll. When I first got there, thank you, Arno. When I first got there, there was actually like 4 people at the table, and I don't think there was a single roll under 15 or 20 of all the shooters that are on the table. And some were shaking bakers. I mean, that table was just freaking on fire. And then it all went south as soon as that idiot at the end of the table jumped on and did that to me when I was throwing the dice. And that gave me a good excuse to get away from the table. And I came back probably about, I don't know, 45 minutes later, and it was a really cold table. It could not have been more opposite. 3632. And we'll go dice out. And we got a 156, the KitchenAid mixer. And that is using the 3632 dice set. 156 result. So let's press that $642. And we'll get our new dice set going here. 1 on the outside. We got a 5 on the outside now. 3135. Good morning, Mad Hatter. 3135. So yeah, this weekend was, I don't think it was too profitable for anybody. A little bit up and down. The shooting really was not that bad, but a lot of them were not long enough to make some profits. So, you know, for example, with me, if I was bidding on the inside, a lot of people were hitting 4s and 10s. So I wasn't even getting any money. And then when they started hitting some of mine, I would get almost a break even or just about break even, and all of a sudden 7 out. There was, I know that Fuzzy had a nice roll when I first had gotten there. I left at 3:30 Wisconsin time on Friday morning and got down there just a little bit after 7 a.m. And just as I walked in, Fuzzy was having a really nice roll. So I sat and watched him shoot. I bet she shot for almost a half an hour after I got there, just watching. And he was shooting for how long before I even got there. I know that I had a good roll. I know Arnell had a decent roll. We all had a decent roll in that. I had her ask me how much was on my tall. I was playing last night. I had 555. No, I had 424. I'm sorry, 424 is what I bet. So I hit the tall for $4. I had $4 on the small, which I almost got, and $2. And that was actually the second time I rolled when I hit one side also. The first time I actually didn't have anything on there, and the guy at the end of the table, I actually got my first ever tip from a shooter. I made a comment about how he hit, and I'm like, I wasn't even on. I said, you should be tipping me. He threw me a quarter, which is really cool. So I took $10 of that and I put the dealers up on a bet. So the first time when I hit the tall, I had nothing. The second time I rolled, I hit the small, and all I need is the 11 and 12 to hit the tall. So that one I got paid out. I had 424 on that one. Dice out. We got a 3135 dice set. Dice, they cross on us, and that is going to be a 7. Ouch. Oh, too much talking. 257. Ouch. And that was a 3135 dice set. 257. So you're going to get me for another shooter here. Mary had to leave the room for a little bit. Hopefully she'll be back for the end of the show. 257 was the results. So that's going to bring us back to the 3632 dice set. John made goal. That's awesome. I am actually now, after I had lost that, we're still down like $29 here. Below where we start. Actually, no, we're not. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm down $29 for the day. So that one helped us get back the amount of money that we had lost on that first shooter. So now we're gonna be going for hitting goal here now. Thank you, Jerry. Again, 3632 is what we're gonna go with. And that was a 15 roller there. The nice thing was the quality of the roll. We hit the small one now, and we hit a ton of repeaters on that one. We had a sharpshooter that would have been paying out 6-1 if that was a bet on here. Is John having no show today? I'm not sure about John's show. Or else does he hit the tall and the small? Yeah, I know that's That's exactly what happened is down there. Everybody's getting to the point where we're getting right to that break even or profit stage, and all of a sudden 7 would show. So that's where the tough part came. None of us can get any traction. But 3632, dice out. That was not the case in Green Bay last time. We have a 5-5 hard 10, the Old Bay Bushel. So let's mark the point of 10. 3632 is the dice set. 5-5 result. I was doing the rhythm rolling this weekend, and that proved to be pretty decent. I started off the first couple shooters successfully while using the cousin 1 set, but then that started turning sour a little bit, so we switched over to cousin 2 set, and that helped extend the rolls also. So that worked out really nice this weekend. So that was put into practice. The analyzing of the dice, though, was a little bit spotty for me. I really didn't pay attention that much. I was more the cousin 1, cousin 2 variety is what I was kind of sticking with. But let's go 220 on the inside again. 15 a 5 and 9, 16 at 6 and 8. We'll go all bet set. Face out. Oh, that was a weird landing. That left one kind of stalled and kicked the right one out, but we have a 1, 2, 3, ace deuce. Alfredo sauce. 3, 6, 3, 2 is the dice set. We'll go 1, 2 result. And that's gonna be no help for us. No hurt, but no help. So let's set our new dice set at 4142. And hopefully Mary comes back here to finish up the show here. She kind of ducked out a little bit on me. That roll took a little bit too long. We got 22 people watching, 27 people watching, 22 people playing along with Crapsee. Okay, so 4142 is the dice set. Here we go. And we got a 134 Big Joe from Craftsmaster Journey. So that was using the 4142. And we had a 134 result. A single pitch of the dice. That's gonna be no help for us. We're not on that 4 right now. And we'll go 2, 1, 2, 3 on our dice set. 2, 1, 2, 3, 2 Vienna top. And all but said, yeah, I'm not sure if John's doing a show today. I think he was getting back from Vegas today, possibly. I know that he was down there checking out some stuff related to his schooling that he's going to be going through for dealing, as well as a couple things for the craps for the Kier, is my understanding. And he also had Heavy Holtham's birthday party to attend. Days out. 2, 1, 2, 3. And we have another 134 Big Joe. Again, no help for me. That will help extend that roll. Again, 2, 1, 2, 3 is a dice set, same as the last. Good Vietnamese restaurant that you recommend. I'm not sure if is that the same as Thai food? Dan, I'm not sure. I know I don't like Thai food. I'm not big on the curry and stuff like that. We're more into Italian and Mexican and stuff like that. That's our thing. Of course, we're from Wisconsin, so anything cheese related is good. So 1, 2, 3 dice out. Right one jumped up and over. We got a 1, 6, 7. So short roll here. And that was again the 2, 1, 2, 3 dice sets. Not enough to get out of this shooter. 1, 6, 7 results. So since we had Mary shooting today, I'm not going to include today's throws into the statistics for the black belt program, just so everybody knows. So if I have a guest shooter, Mary, or anybody there else, we won't include the results on the black belt program. We'll kind of call a freebie for the day. And we'll probably start a new table tomorrow either way. So it's not much. It's not the same. Okay. It's much less spicier. Lots of noodles. Okay. That's interesting. I'll have to do that. Okay. So we're going to do something a little bit different here since, again, like I said, I'm not putting today's statistics into the program at all. Let's go, let's pretend I am the shooter now. We'll go $20 pass line bet. Let's go 555 on ATS, and let's go $5 craps check. And we're going to bring things around a little bit. And I will call that all bet set 3632 dice set. Dice out. I wanted to hook a little bit there. 527 on a come out, which is fine. We got that covered. 3632 is a dice set. We got a 527. We're gonna switch over to that cousin one set next. Since this is starting to veer off in the opposite direction, we're gonna repeat our bets. Let's see, net profit of $0. So nothing lost, nothing gained. And that's a nice way of setting it up this way here. 3236 is what we're going with. So again, we're going 555 on the ATS, $5 any craps, $20 pass line bet. All bet set. Thank you, Mad Hatter. Thumbs given up, POs. Days out. And we got a 5-4 that is the hard 9, the big daddy max. So let's mark the point of 9. Using a 3236 dice set, we have a 5-4 result. So we're sticking with the cousin one sets now. So that's going to bring us to a 1-5-1-4 set. That's going to be cross sixes on the bottom. And I'm going to go with 320 across, 50 and a 4, 5, 9, 4, 5, and 10, 60 on the 6 and 8. The 9 is going to be covered in the pass line. We'll go $30 in odds for the pass line. And they changed the table limits in Green Bay. They were at 5 during the week, 10 on the weekends, and then they went to 10 during the week and 15 on the weekends, and then 25 on holidays. And I was there last night. I would have considered last night a weekend, but they had actually had a $10 table, and they changed the location of the table, so everything was kind of mixed up for me last night. But it was kind of neat. Good experience. A good fresh experience. 1-5-1-4 is a dice set. Dice out. And 4-3-7. Ouch. 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 So not a good series of rolls here. 1-5-1-4 is a dice set. And we have a 4-3-7 result. So we're going to try this one more time. Switch over to the all 7 set here. I don't think we've been throwing too many primaries, so that might be a safe result here. 5-4-2-3 is what we're going to go with. And shooter number 6. So again, we're gonna $20 pass line bet. We'll go 5-5-5. $5 craps check. All bets set. 22 people play. 22 people still playing along. Face out. 2-4-6. So let's mark the point of 6. 5, 4, 2, 3 is a dice set with a 2, 4 result. So that is the one thing I did do at the table this weekend is I made adjustments on sets as needed, and it seemed to have worked out. Once I found a set that was working with me, I would stick with it until it kind of cooled off a little bit, and we switched to a different one in that. All winner set is Arnell's favorite. You're right. We're gonna go again, 320 across. 350 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got 16 at 8. We will do $40 in pass line odds this time. All bets set. So Arnell had a little project going. I don't know if I can really announce it, but I saw the result of the project this weekend, and it was phenomenal. Very impressed with it. And we threw a primary number, 437. There you go, Arnell. That's the result of your all fave set. 4-3. That is a primary on the front side. I entered in the wrong number, didn't I? So we'll change it on KPI. Let's try that again. What am I doing? Is it even going across on KPI? I don't think I registered any of those last how many numbers, or did I? 5, 2, 5, 4. Oh, I don't know. For some reason it got off there. It did. No, it didn't register a whole bunch of numbers there. I don't know what's going on there. So what do we have? We had a 426. So 437. Yeah, it hasn't registered quite a few of the rolls there. So I don't even know what's going on with Crapsee there. Or KPI, I'm sorry, KPI. What was our last? That was a 5-2, and then we had a 4-9. Let's get that updated really quick so we can at least have some kind of similarities or resemblance of whatever. So we had a 5-4-9 and then a 4-3-7. I'm just going to use these two sets here. I don't even know what dice set we had. 4-3, and then we had a 4-2-6 off the 5-4-2-3 with a 4-2 or 2-4, doesn't matter. And then we had another 5-4-2-3 dice set with a 4-3 result. That's blocked from betting. Wow. Okay. I should be blocked from throwing there. How many sevens have we thrown? We've thrown 4 sevens over the last 6 rolls. That sucks. You had to restart? Okay, that was serious. Yeah, that's interesting. Huh. Are you rail dumping? Let's go let's go Hardway set. This will be our last roll for the day here, everyone, no matter what. We'll go Hardway sets. We dropped off on people watching. We're down to 19 people. I'm sure they didn't appreciate it. Or now have a great day, my friend. And again, we're gonna go last day on our table again, 555. $20 pass line bet and $5 craps check. All bets set. 5454 Hardway set. Dice out. And we have a 2-1-3 ace deuce. Pass line loser. But we have that covered on that craps check. So that's actually be a little bit of a profit for us. $15 profit actually. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put an extra $5 on the craps check. We'll go back up again, $20 on that pass line. And let's hop the sevens for $1 a piece. That's gonna be $3 on that. So we've got 555, $10 any craps, $3 hop sevens, reds, and $20 pass line bet. Again, we'll stick with the 5454 dice set. And all bets set. Dice out. So this is the set that we're looking to avoid double pitches or splitting of the dice. I'm sorry, drifting of the dice. We got a 4-6. That is William's best friend on it, and Big Ben. And that's going to be a 1 dice off access. And let's mark the point of 10. Again, 320. This is the last day in the table. We're going to ladder up. So we're going to go to not 320, 640 across bet level. Yeah, that's going to be 100 on a 459, 120 on a 6 and 8. And then we're going to pick up S-line odds. What the heck is, oh, I can only max odds at $60. So, okay, that's right. 5-4, 5-4. Dice odds. I forgot I have the odds set at 3, 4, 5 times. Here. And we got a square pair. Primary on the front side. 5-4, 5-4 is a dice set. 4-4 result. Come on, Crapsee. And guess what I forgot to do this week? And I forgot to get batteries here. Well, we got an 8 that's 140 brought back to the rack. Let's bring our bets down to the 220 or 320 across bet level. So we're going to go $50 on the 459, 60 on a 6 and 8, do a little bit of a Dallas drawdown type situation. And all bet set. Again, that left or right one jumped up and over. We have a 2-3-5, Justice 5, single pitch of the dice. And we're going to bring her down one more time. We'll go to that 160 cross bet level. And now we'll start trend betting here. So we got $25 on the 4-9. We got $60 on that 6 and 8. We'll take our pass line odds down. And we have 170 on a table. We have 212 brought back to the rack. 5-4, 5-4. We're in profit on this shooter. And dice out. Ooh, kind of a high bounce again. 3-1-4. Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So this could be 1 dice off axis. 3-1 is the result with a 5-4, 5-4 dice set. And that's going to also go to $50 on that 4. 15 people still playing along here. Did not scare everybody off. That's a good thing. My logo blocks the release. Okay. I can move that. Good morning, John. I'll tell him I'm here. Let's do this once. And let's see if this makes a difference here. And let me know if you like this or not. We'll do that right there. We'll see if that works. All that set. And if it doesn't make any difference, I'll put it back up or I'll move it to a different spot. 5-4, 5-4. Let's see if the John theory works out here. And John, are you doing a show today? Result. No, we got a 6-6-12. OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots. Midnight. That's gonna be both dice off axis. You're doing both shows today. Great. Okay, Dan, that answers our question earlier on. He is back in town, I'm assuming, and he'll be doing both shows. 5454. Hardway set. So move the camera view to the top. Let's try this once really quick. I'm just doing this on the fly here really quick, guys. We'll move that up there. And camera 4, we will move down here. And something like that. I'll have to perfect it. Let me know if this is what looks good here. And if it does, we will keep that as a set. This might be a little confusing, though. We'll see. 5454 hardware set. This out. That's kind of weird. Look at that. Woohoo! Woohoo! That's actually pretty cool. We have a close-up view. I might like that. Close-up view of the dice set there. And we got a Hardway the result. 5-5 hard 10 primary on top. So how does that look? You gotta actually, it's kind of a illusion, I guess. No, it has nothing. I can do whatever I want. Good morning, Alfredo. I can do whatever I want with the sizing of the cameras and that. I just have it reduced down because I have a close up here and you can see the release over here. And that's two different cameras actually. But I can adjust the sizes from there, but we'll see. 5454. Kind of like this setup a little bit though. Kind of like close up and an illusion to the out view. We forgot to go up. So puck is off. We're looking for a point. So there's no difference on there. And we got a point here. I'll wait a second to announce it. 628 the Duracell. Again, one dice off access. Did you make it back safely, Alfredo? I'm assuming so. And Ferguson Goat 2 is Dice Dr. Dan, just so you're aware. Must be his other account name. So Dan liked that. Okay, good. It is Dice Dr. Dan, yes. They saw it. Good, you made it back safely. That's good to know. Five, four, 5-4. They saw it. A little bit of a roll off on that left die. 4-4 hard 8 square pair. Another primary hit on the front side that was considered lucky because of the roll off. But we're going to, that was a winner 8, by the way. We're going to go to $42 on a 6 and 8, then we'll turn our bets off. I got paid on, no, I did not get paid on double on that one. So, okay. You hit the all before you left yesterday. Okay, great. I actually went up to Green Bay, Alfredo, last night, and I actually won back half of the money that I lost. I was down $710 in Joliet, and I am down now $300. So I won back $410 last night. So that was actually pretty cool. I had 4 rolls in Green Bay last night, 2 really long rolls to start off with. Took a break, came back, and then I had like a 3 roller and like about a 7 or 8 roller. But the 2 real long ones, along with the other people at the table, helped me come back quite a bit. That's out. And we got a 617. So that's gonna be the end of the show here, guys. Let's get into results, and I'm gonna show you the results of black belt level through the last week Friday. Remember that today's results do not count towards those statistics. We had Mary shooting in the beginning here, and so I'm not going to include those at all. We got Don. It says, I've been trying to play while on the road, making YouTube crawl. Yeah. Okay. Well, good luck and be safe on that, on your trip there, Don. But anyhow, Wait, no, that was a come out 7. No, what's going on here? What is going on here? I don't know. Everything's messed up on KPI because it was. I don't even know what's going on with everything, but that was a 617. That's a 7 out. Oh, that was one. So we're going to continue on. I have KPIs all messed up again. I don't know why. So we still are going on yet with the roll. Oh, the point. Okay, keep it going then. Now I have to figure out KPI. Don't follow KPI on the screen, everyone. That is definitely off. We're going to continue on with the roll. 5-4-5 Hardway set. All bet set. We're going with Crapsee, which is the accurate number. Dice out. 516. KitchenAid mixer was marked at point of 6. Oh, that's because I'm totally on the wrong thing. That's why it's going wrong on there. 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. So it's marked at point of 6. And all of our bets will be turned back on. The last one we had was a 3-1-4 for Crapsee. That was quite a distance ago. So I can catch up really fast here. Give me 1 second. 5-4-5-4. We had a hard 6. 5-4-5-4. We had a hard 10. Oops. And then we had a 6-2. And then we had a 4-4 hard 8. And then we had 6-1-7. And then we have a point of 6. There we go. Now we're caught up on KPI. Perfect. Okay, we're good. So let's continue on. Guys, if you want to jump over to John's show on Casino Game TV, feel free to do so. He should be starting any second here. And all bet set. And dice out. And we got a 3-3 hard, 6, the double degen. This could be a primary on the backside. That was a winner 6 right away. Point set, Buckeye buckshot. Unreal. Hitting these, I'm hitting a lot of repeat numbers today. 5-4-5-4. I'm going to kind of fly through these. You are welcome there, Marble Fork. Thank you, Dan. All bet set. Dice out. And we have magic aces, 1-1-2. That's going to be a drift of the dice. And that is not the small. I thought it was a small. So I mean, we need quite a few numbers hit that small yet. We need a 2, 3, 4, and 3, 4, and 5 yet to hit the small. 5-4-5-4. That was no help for us. Still looking for a point here. Actually, I was a pass line loser. I'm not going to go up on the pass line anymore. And all bet set. This out. 390 brought back to rack on the shooter, 184 on the table at the current moment. And here we go. And we have a 1-4-5, the truck and camper. Let's mark the point of 5. 1 dice off axis. And let's put let's buy the 10 for a quarter, since we don't have any money on that one, and I'll bet set. So you made back 4,500 between 2 sessions, still ended at -625 for the trip. Okay. Yeah, I was down 710. And I got everything. I got $410 back once I went to Green Bay last night. It was a very, very hot table for a while last night. Dice out. And we have a 628, another one dice off access. Last night, first two shooters, all I needed was the 5 to hit the all. And the second shooter, all I need is the 11 and 12 to hit hit the all in that one. So I actually did really well when I got back. And then took a break and then came back and I lost like $90. I'm like, no, that's enough for the day. So I left last night. But we're gonna go to $60 on that 8. And we'll call it all bet set. I have not thrown a yo yet today, have I? No, I have not. And only one midnight. Days out. Ask and you shall receive there, Jerry. 6-5 mid-mo yo. Wow. Called that one, my friend. So that is one dice off access, which is a normal result for me. Too funny. Again, 5-4, 5-4. Any other requests to see if I can do it? Oh my God, that is funny. We'll go all bets set. 17 people still playing along, 13 people still watching, 16 likes. Days out. Two, 4, 6. Kevin the cover 2x4. Single pitch of the dice. And we are going to go to $60 on the 6 as well. Stick with the hardest set, 5-4-5-4. And all bets set. And we got a double pitch, or actually not a double pitch. We have a split of the dice there. 6-1, 1-6. So that's gonna be the end of the roll now. So the puck comes off. So we did a little bit of recovery on that one. But let's look at our statistics for the end of last week for the black belt program here. Or no, we'll look at statistics for today, even though we didn't, we're not going to include this into our thing. But we had 7 shooters today. We had a 15 and an 18. The rest were nothing to write home about. 7.1 SOR, 5.6 SRR, 2.7s today. Strong numbers today were the 4, 6, and 10. 9 and 11 are almost non-existent. We had box numbers expected. Inside numbers are low today. 4s and 10s are high. Come outs, 7s are low. Horns are low. Fields are low. Hardways were high. Looking at our black belt statistics through the end of last week, Friday, we have 5,952 throws in with an SOR of 9.63, SRR of 6.62, BSR of 6.71. Excuse me. Again, we're not going to be including the statistics from today into the black belt thing. So hopefully tomorrow we'll be back on track. But hey, thank you for sticking it in here. Jerry made 4,000 of his 11. Okay, that's good. So you're on the right direction. We'll keep this table open for the hell of it going forward here. But anyhow, guys, thank you very much. And thank you for Miss Soon to be CMJ, Mrs. CMJ. That's not a problem, Glenn. But we'll see you guys tomorrow. My name is Joe. This is my Craftsmaster dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great day. Be safe and be prosperous.